The Sweetest Condition with Don't Cross Me off their album We Defy Oblivion. Now, Leslie, this this song in particular sounded a little bit more angrier, if you want to put it. to say that if you're not feeling what I'm feeling, kind of step out of my way. So, what was your feeling behind the song?
This song, I wrote it at a time in my life when I was pretty frustrated with my professional life and also some personal things and just politically and whatnot. So it was kind of like this war cry, basically that no one has the right to force their own beliefs on you, and that everyone should have the right to choose, their own paths in their lives and make their own decisions. So
right.
That's pretty much what that's about.
Jason, what was the inspiration behind this song?
With this one, as far as the music writing goes, I definitely wanted something driving and heavy, and I gave me an opportunity to really play around with the synthesizers and really get that thick bass line. That I had a lot of fun creating that. And then I just kind of went over the top with the guitars and adding the harmonics and all that stuff, and I just had a lot of fun with the feel of it and the aggressiveness of it. And then when she brought her vocals to it, that's when it really opened up, and we just kept building on that and that feel. And it almost came out with I think it has kind of a ministry feel to it a little bit, but I don't know.
Very cool. Now, let me ask you this, Jason. Now, with a lot of the songs, you've drawn inspiration from different themes. Now, with this one in particular, have you kind of just really, this one, it seems like you really thought about it, meaning like you really put a lot more into it than you did the other songs, and that's not a knock by any means. It just means, you put like a lot of interest into the song.
Yeah, most definitely. This one, certain ones, they call for different things. It almost feels like as you're writing, as you're adding stuff in, it just calls for different aspects or different things, like the harmonics or the guitar tones or what have you. This one just turned out to be one of those songs that was, had a lot of changes, had a lot of different layers to it, and it kind of wrote itself. So. Well,
no, fair enough, and that happens sometimes too, because a lot of the stuff that you put together, it has like certain aspects to it. And sometimes it changes along the way, so it's always curiosity to me as to the way it works, because you can come at it from so many different angles, and it just there's that one formula that works for every different artist.
Mm-hmm.
So very interesting to me as how you come up with these songs, because I love knowing the influence and the interest behind it, because it always makes the song so much better as to why and how it came about.
Right,
definitely.
So next up, we're going to have one more song from their new album called We Defy Oblivion. This one's called Faithless. Dig this.
All you know is what you're told.
The Sweetest Condition with Faithless off the new album We Defy Oblivion. Now, this one was definitely an angry tune to say the least. And I love the vocals and it flows so well, but it just fit the substance perfectly. If that makes sense to you, I mean, like it flowed very, very well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, now with this whole album, just in general, did you guys have an idea, a storyline behind it, or did it just kind of evolve the way it did?
I think for each of our albums, the music just reflects the mood that we're in at that time, and for the past year, it's been a lot of anger and frustration and dealing with life in general. So
Right.
that's kind of what came out in the album. But there's also, I think there's a lot of hope on the album too, and a lot of self-empowerment.
Right on. So, are you guys going to be touring for this album? Do you guys have any shows set up for it?
Not right now. We just with just getting through the album right now, and we're kind of doing the promotion thing and whatnot. We just found the time to start rehearsing because we're both full-time jobs as well.
Right.
So we're hoping to get something going the beginning of next year, and then go on from there and just tour around, go as far as we can.
Right on. Well, we will be supporting you definitely as much as possible. So anything you need, we'll be help you out. So
Thank you.
What we're gonna do here is we're gonna do the second half. We'll do part of the interview as well as reviewing songs. This is a UK band called Test of the Circle, and the song is called "Turn Off the Circle." Do this.
What you say is clouded, then changed. Fake turn order, but I'm not afraid. Spoiled by past, avoiding the blame. Intimidated, but I'm not ashamed. Don't you know by the morning sun? Don't you know tomorrow you'll be gone? You'll be gone now. You'll be gone now. Oh, you'll be gone.
Test of Circle, I'm Not Ashamed. Now, this was definitely a 60s slash 70s vibe tune. And they always put out a lot of good tunes, just in general, over the past few years, and I very much enjoy their songs.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I heard a little bit of Pink Floyd at the end. I dig that. Very cool.
You know, it's Actually, I should mention that, Jason, because their digital what's it called, uh anthology is live now. You can pick it up, but it's also $650.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's got a lot of unmastered tunes by Sid Barrett, but still, like what's the name, Mason, who's the drummer for Pink Floyd, who has organized this whole thing. It's right around $650-$700 because of all the stuff that's on it, and that's a little too much for any regular collector, we'll put it.
Yeah, that's for a die-hard fan for sure.
Okay, I love Floyd, but not $700 worth. Let me tell you.
Right.
So, just before we get to our next song here, between both albums, how have you guys feel you've grown musically? Like, what have you done differently to kind of change things up a little bit and evolve a little bit?
I think a lot of it's just the way I go approach writing. Just trying different things and always trying to, push the envelope and push myself to experiment and maybe do things a little bit differently than I've done before.
And for me, vocally, I would say that in the first album and even the EP before that, we used to take vocal first takes. Like, I wouldn't record my voice very many times. We would just kind of take it at face value. But
Right.
on this one, I know we did sometimes I would sing the same part of the song up to 30 or 40 times until we got it perfect, So we really wanted to get it right.
Well, was it just not sounding right to you, or just like how that feel when you were doing the recordings?
I think we were just being very critical, and we wanted to make sure that when we left the recording booth, we had something that we loved.
Yeah, definitely. And for me, that many takes, it really meant because I was trying to look for that right emotion to just really get aggressive and hit that song in the correct way that I wanted to express it.
Well, fair enough, because similar to is Trent Reznor was obsessive compulsive as well, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you can't be happy with a product till you're really sure it's finished, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right on. So next up, we're gonna move on to a new song by a band called North